Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
Hey, Emily. It is so wonderful to be back here with you today.
It is always a pleasure, Paul. How are you doing this morning?
I am doing really well, but I am moving a little slowly today, if I am being completely honest.
Oh, really? Did you not sleep well last night?
No, I slept perfectly fine. I just always need a lot of time to really wake up in the morning.
I totally understand that feeling. Waking up can be the hardest part of the entire day.
It really can be. We actually talked about our daily routines in a past episode, didn't we?
We did. We covered basic words like waking up, getting ready, and going to work.
That was a great lesson. But what are we doing differently today?
Today, we want to take those routines to the next level. We are going to look at advanced, highly natural phrases.
Oh, I love this. We are going to teach our advanced learners how native speakers really talk about their messy, real lives.
Exactly. The standard words are great, but native speakers use a lot of colorful idioms to describe their days.
So let's start at the very beginning of the day. How do we talk about waking up very early?
Well, some people wake up incredibly early, while the sun is still completely hidden.
Oh, my grandfather was exactly like that. He was always fully awake at 4 in the morning.
Wow. 4 in the morning is a little too extreme for me, but we have a beautiful idiom for that exact situation.
Yes, we do. You can say, I was up at the crack of dawn.
That is such a strong visual phrase. What does the word crack mean here, Paul?
A crack is a small break or opening. Think about a tiny crack in a wall or a window.
Right. So the crack of dawn is that very first tiny bit of sunlight opening up the dark sky.
Exactly. It breaks through the dark night. So if you wake up at 5 in the morning, you are up at the crack of dawn.
But let's be honest, Paul. You said you are moving slowly today. You did not wake up at the crack of dawn.
No, definitely not. I had the opposite experience. I had to drag myself out of bed.
Drag myself out of bed. That sounds like a lot of physical effort.
It really is. Imagine you are pulling a very heavy box across the floor. That action is called dragging.
Oh, I see. So when you're super tired, your own body feels like a heavy box.
That is exactly how I feel on Monday mornings. I'm the heavy object, and I have to pull myself out of the blankets.
I think everyone can relate to that feeling, especially when it is cold outside.
For sure. When I finally stand up, I feel very groggy.
Groggy is a fantastic advanced word. How would you describe that feeling to our listeners?
It is that feeling when your eyes will not open all the way and your brain is still half asleep.
Yes, you feel slow and slightly confused. You definitely need a strong cup of coffee when you are groggy.
Exactly. And because I felt groggy today, I decided to ease into the day.
Oh, that is a wonderful phrase. To ease into something means to start it very slowly and gently.
Right. I didn't look at my phone or check my work emails immediately. I just sat quietly and drank my tea.
That is the best way to do it. You gave your mind time to wake up without any stress.
But Emily, I know you are very different from me. How do you usually start your mornings?
I am definitely the opposite. Most days, I like to hit the ground running.
Hit the ground running. That is such an energetic and fast idiom.
It really is. Imagine someone jumping out of a helicopter and starting to run the exact second their feet touch the earth.
So when you hit the ground running, it means you start working hard immediately after you wake up.
Exactly. I don't sit and drink tea. I wake up, check my list, and start my first task right away.
I get tired just thinking about that. I definitely prefer to ease into things.
We all have different rhythms, and that actually makes me curious about our amazing listeners.
Oh, that is a great thought. I wonder how the people listening to us right now start their mornings.
If you are watching this, take a quick moment right now to leave a comment below.
Yes, tell us in the comments. Do you prefer to ease into the day, or do you hit the ground running?
We truly love reading your answers. And while you are down there, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Absolutely. Sharing this video with a friend who is learning English is the best way to support our channel.
Thank you all so much for your support. Now, let's move forward into the middle of the day.
All right, so we are awake and we are working. How do advanced speakers talk about a busy workday?
Well, we don't just say, I am very busy. We like to use nature metaphors. For example, I am swamped.
Swamped is such a common word in offices. A swamp is a wet, muddy place with water up to your knees.
Exactly. Imagine trying to walk through deep mud. It is difficult and heavy.
So when you say, I'm swamped at work, you mean you have so much work that you are stuck in it.
Yes, I can't go to lunch today. I'm completely swamped with emails.
That makes perfect sense. Are there other phrases like that for when you have too much to do?
Yes, another great one is saying you are tied up.
Oh, I use that one all the time. Sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm tied up.
Literally, being tied up means someone put ropes around your hands and feet.
But in an office, it just means you are trapped in a meeting or a task and you cannot leave.
Exactly. The work is acting like a rope, keeping you in one place until you finish.
What about when you're working really well? Sometimes you are busy, but you feel completely focused.
Oh, that is the best feeling. When that happens, we say we're in the zone.
In the zone. I love that. It means you are fully focused and nothing around you can distract you.
Right. You are not checking your phone. You are not talking to coworkers. You are just working perfectly.
If someone talks to me when I'm in the zone, I don't even hear them sometimes.
Me too. It's like you're in a separate bubble of concentration.
But unfortunately, that bubble can break. Sometimes a task gets very annoying and frustrating.
Yes, and for that situation, we use another nature idiom. We say we get bogged down.
A bog is very similar to a swamp. It is another muddy, wet area of land.
Exactly. When you get bogged down, it means tiny, annoying details are stopping your progress.
So if I am writing a simple email, but I spend an hour fixing the formatting, I am bogged down.
Yes, you are stuck in the mud of those small details instead of moving forward with your real work.
These phrases are so descriptive. What about people who don't work in offices at all?
Good question. For people who are always moving from place to place, we say they are on the go.
On the go. That applies to delivery drivers, salespeople, or just busy parents.
Exactly. If you are on the go, you probably eat your lunch quickly inside your car.
I have definitely eaten a sandwich while driving because I was on the go all day.
We all have. You spend the whole day running errands around the city.
Running errands. That is a very important advanced phrase. What exactly is an errand, Emily?
An errand is a small task you have to do outside your house, like buying groceries or going to the bank.
Going to the post office, picking up medicine, those are all errands.
Yes, and we always use the verb run with it. We don't do errands, we run errands.
Running errands all day can leave you feeling completely exhausted by the afternoon.
That brings us to a very specific feeling. Many people experience the afternoon slump.
The afternoon slump. That usually happens around 3 o'clock, right?
Yes, a slump is a sudden drop in energy. Your brain feels tired, and you just want a nap.
I get the afternoon slump every single day. I usually need a quick walk outside to fix it.
A walk is a great idea. It helps you catch a second wind.
Catch a second wind. Does that mean a breeze of air hits your face?
It is a metaphor. It means you suddenly get a fresh wave of energy after feeling very tired.
Ow, I love catching a second wind. It helps me finish the last few hours of work feeling strong.
It is a lifesaver. Speaking of finishing work, let's talk about the end of the day.
In our intermediate lesson, we taught the phrase wrap up. What is the advanced version of that?
A very common native phrase is call it a day.
Call it a day. I use that constantly. All right, team, it's 5 o'clock. Let's call it a day.
It means you are officially deciding that the work is finished and it is time to stop.
You can even use it at home. If I am cleaning my kitchen for 3 hours, I might just call it a day and stop.
Exactly. You just drop the towel and decide the kitchen is clean enough.
So after we call it a day and finally go home, what do we do next?
Well, we need to relax. Instead of saying relax, advanced speakers often say they need to unwind.
Unwind. Imagine a ball of string that is pulled very, very tight.
Yes, during the workday, stress makes your muscles and your mind feel completely tight, like that string.
So when you unwind, you loosen that string. You let the stress go and become soft again.
It is a beautiful image. Another similar word is decompress.
Decompress is like letting the hard air out of a tight balloon. You just release the pressure. How do you usually decompress after a really hard day, Emily?
For me, the best way to decompress is to just put my feet up.
Ah, put my feet up. That is both a literal action and an idiom, right?
Exactly. I literally sit on my sofa and lift my feet onto the table to rest them.
But even if you don't actually lift your feet, saying, I'm going to put my feet up just means you are relaxing.
Right. You are not doing any more chores or running any more errands. You are done.
Learning all these nuanced phrases is so incredibly helpful for sounding like a native speaker.
It really is, but listening is only the first step. You have to practice using them to really remember them.
That can be hard if you don't live in an English-speaking country. Finding someone to practice with is tough.
That is exactly why I want to quickly remind everyone about our fantastic tool, Mr. English AI.
Oh yes, Mr. English AI is the perfect practice buddy for advanced idioms like these.
It is a smart assistant that you can chat with anytime, anywhere. You can practice describing your day and using all these new phrases.
And it gives you instant friendly feedback. It tells you if you used bogged down or unwind correctly.
It is completely stress-free practice. The link to try Mr. English AI is right down in the video description.
You should definitely click that link after this video. It will build your confidence so quickly.
It absolutely will. Now, Paul, let's finish our day. We are relaxed, we decompressed, and now it is nighttime.
When it is finally time to sleep, how do we describe being extremely tired?
You could say you are exhausted, but a great advanced idiom is wiped out.
Wiped out, like someone took an eraser and completely erased all of your energy.
Exactly. You have zero energy left in your battery. You are totally wiped out.
Sometimes I feel wiped out even when I do absolutely nothing all day.
Sunday laziness can definitely wipe you out. So you get into bed. What happens next?
If I am truly wiped out, I will be out like a light.
Out like a light. That is so descriptive. What is the image there, Paul?
Imagine a bright lamp. When you turn off the switch, the room goes dark instantly.
Right. There is no slow fading. It is fast. Boom, it is completely dark.
So when a person is out like a light, it means they fell asleep the very second their head touched the pillow.
I love when that happens. Sometimes I'm watching a movie and 5 minutes later, I am out like a light.
I have missed the ending of so many good movies because of that.
But sadly, we aren't always out like a light. Sometimes our brains refuse to turn off.
Oh, that is the worst. When you can't sleep, you spend the whole night tossing and turning.
Tossing and turning means you are rolling from your left side to your right side constantly.
Yes, you move the blankets, you flip the pillow, and you just keep thinking about embarrassing things from 10 years ago.
Our brains love to torture us at 2 in the morning.
They really do. Tossing and turning leaves you very groggy the next morning, and the cycle starts again.
It really is a cycle. So before we call it a day on this episode, how do we summarize an advanced day?
If someone asks, "How was your day?" we need better words than just good or busy.
If your day was crazy, full of errands, and you were running around constantly, you can say it was hectic.
Hectic is a fantastic word. It means busy, but in a chaotic, slightly stressful way.
Yes, I had a very hectic morning at the office. It paints a very clear picture.
What about the opposite? What if absolutely nothing special or interesting happened?
That is actually a blessing sometimes. You can say your day was uneventful.
Uneventful, meaning there were no big events, no drama, and no stress.
Exactly. Sometimes an uneventful day is exactly what you need to recharge your batteries.
I would love a completely uneventful Tuesday, to be honest.
I hope you get one soon, Paul. You definitely deserve it.
Thank you, and I hope our listeners found these advanced expressions helpful for their own daily stories.
I am sure they did. Remember, don't try to memorize all of them at once. Just pick 2 or 3 to practice today.
That is great advice. Easing into the vocabulary is much better than getting bogged down by too many words.
Wow, look at you combining the idioms perfectly. You are definitely in the zone today.
I am trying my best to hit the ground running for our listeners.
Well, you did a wonderful job. I think it is officially time for us to call it a day.
I agree. It is time to put our feet up and unwind.
Thank you all so much for spending your time with us today. Please remember to subscribe, leave a like, and comment below.
Yes, thank you everyone. Keep practicing, stay positive, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderfully uneventful day.